Power forward, Al Horford.
We're just a...
Well, Fred VanVleet.
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. And for the Raptors, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Pascal Siakam out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's VanVleet in at the point. Here's Siakam. Releases from the wing and drills it.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Now here's Tatum. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, B.A., it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. The amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Trent outside. Smart against VanVleet. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Poeltl. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And a deep three from VanVleet. Off target from three-point range. Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
It's both from the stripe.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's VanVleet. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Poeltl, the pass to Trent. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
From 8 feet, here's Tatum. Count it. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Here's Siakam. The Celtics making their last shot. Rebound Boston. On the wing, Tatum. Anunoby covering. And it's Tatum missing. The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Siakam. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And the jam by Brown.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Back to Anunoby. Who poked away. It's stolen by Smart. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up now. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's VanVleet. Last game he had 28 points. Here's Trent. Pass to Siakam. Another shot. The shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Inside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford.
Well, you think about the 2021 sign and trade of Kyle Lowry over to Miami. That truly was the signal that Fred VanVleet is the undisputed leader of the Toronto Raptors. It is a role, guys, he has embraced thoroughly.
Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. VanVleet, he fully took over point guard duties.
Yeah, his playing time really increased. VanVleet becoming one of the league leaders, in fact, in minutes, guys. But more than that, VanVleet's new role has him more vocal, taking on so much responsibility for his organization. What has to excite you about Jayson Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Launches a three. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
VanVleet against Smart. VanVleet right side. Clock at 4. Pass to Anunoby. Shot from the mid-range. That one falls. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jayson Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Toronto trailing. Trent outside. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Tatum with the block.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jayson Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And here's VanVleet from the arc. VanVleet missing again.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Pass to Gallinari. On the wing, Tatum. So valuable for them offensively, adding 22 points a contest.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
Now here's Anunoby. 14 points for him last game against Orlando. VanVleet outside. Can they get it? Second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Pirtle.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
On the wing, Tatum. From outside the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. Smart with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tatum passes to Gallinari. Got it.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jayson Tatum with a decisive look there?
And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Please give a big round of applause.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. And it's Hurdle in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Smart. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Driving in. Doubled by Van Vliet. Smart passes to Tatum. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Trent right side. Pass to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Takes a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Smart against Van Vliet. Williams on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Trent outside. Up top, Anunoby. Defended by Smart. Hurdle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Here's Tatum. Gets it to go. 3 makes, 9 attempts.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proof that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Trent with it, now guarded by Brown. And the shot goes in. Trent's got 6.
Soft touch on the finger roll. Always such a pretty shot.
Anunoby against Tatum. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. Rips down the breakaway slam.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Brown against Trent. Brown can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Trent's shot is off. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Trent against Tatum. Over Trent. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They get it back. Hurdle with the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Smart passes to Williams. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Hurdle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anunoby against White. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on White. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wing. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, With the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Well, now you have to think about pulling in 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent. When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 6. Siakam outside. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Smart finds Horford. Count it. Good. Horford's got his first 2 points of the night. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important, Doris.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
And Boston calls time here.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. The coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. Now here's White. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And here are the Raptors now. The Celtics making their last shot. Pass to Poeltl. Here's Anunoby. 1:27 left to play in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. The baseline Jay. No good. And Boston going the other way now. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip. Offensive board. Out to Horford. And here's White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
Barton, he's checked in for Toronto. White hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Barton outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. This one for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Smart passes to Williams. Out to Horford. There's the triple. The fader. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 7.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Pass to Barton. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Anunoby. Horford with the block.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Out Horford twice on the fight.
Here's Van Vliet. Shot clock at 3. Here's Anunoby. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Anunoby's got 9 points in the quarter. Smart for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we finished off one half of play. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Out in front of the half is Boston. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
We have to love the second.
And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
On the floor for Boston. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and White make up the backcourt. And it's Williams in at center. That was another look at our mobile one drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Trent, he's checked in for Barton. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Outside Anunoby. Fires the three. Smart grabs a miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 11.
Well, Jayson Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Now here's Trent. He's got 6. Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Anunoby against Tatum. From the arc. And there's Horford on the assist from Tatum. 7 points in the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Back to Van Vliet. Siakam, pass to Trent. Now here's Van Vliet. The open shot, Siakam. That one a little long.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Tatum passes to White. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Tatum. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jayson Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Trent outside. Smart against Van Vliet. Solid defense from Williams.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. They need this. He can't hit that time. And the Celtics going the other way now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The Raptors have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Anunoby can't get it to go. Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's White. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Now here's Smart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Tatum with it. Siakam covering. Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
How about the playmaking ability of Al Horford? Wonderful at positioning himself and capitalizing.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
The Raptors making a switch here. Young's checked in. Williams is checked in for Boston.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Tatum. He's got 11. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
His first personal foul.
They're really working the paint now.
Shooting for Boston, Jayson Tatum. One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Jayson Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Now here's Young. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Young. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Outside Anunoby. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Williams. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And it's Tatum missing. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trent finds Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Up top, Young. There's the three. Rebound, Boston. Here's Williams. And Young pulls it down. A difficult situation for Toronto. Anunoby for three. The rebound by Jayson Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Tatum's got 16 points now.
If you're going to the mid-range game, you've got to do it efficiently in the modern NBA. Jayson Tatum, yes, sir.
Toronto calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Barton, he's checked in for Toronto. Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. Up top, Barton. Pass to Trent. And here's Achua. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
Finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Now here's Brown. Guarded by Trent. Brown against Trent. Brown can't hit. Toronto has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And the basket by Van Vliet.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Barton. Left side, Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Kicks it out to Smart. Now Tatum shoots over Barton. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Boston's shooting around 50% of the game so far. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Barton in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Well, Jayson Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Jayson Tatum at the line for 2.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Now here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Van Vliet against Smart. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Brown. Pass to Griffin. Horford outside. Brown passes to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And Horford powers it home.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Trent outside. Harden against Tatum. Takes one from 10 feet. No good off the back of the rim.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is gone.
Marcus Smart dishing it well in that instance. We know he is a special defensive player, but how about that pass?
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Achua. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Blake Griffin picks one up.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Trent outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Raptors making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Anunoby against Tatum. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Siakam against Horford. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
They get the rebound. Tatum. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Trent outside. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jayson Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me and my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. We've got a line change here for Boston. Tipped away. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. White for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Benton. Great D that time from Gallinari.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
White can't hit.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Boucher from behind the arc. That shot off. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Pritchard. Lays it up and banks it in. Pritchard's got his first basket of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To end the run. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Danilo Gallinari. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Barton comes in for Anunoby. And that one's good. Tatum's got 18 points in just the second half.
Well, off the dribble, Jayson Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Barton outside. Pass to Young. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
Boston ball.
The Celtics have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Tatum against Barton. Tatum passes to Horford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
2 on the clock. Flynn. And again, Toronto, no good. And here's Boston. They're on a 19-5 run. Smart outside. The three is up. Banton pulls it in. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jayson Tatum.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Brown inside.